so today is going to be things I don't understand. In other words, things that don't make sense to me. So, getting right. Oh, there's something in my eyeball. I don't understand why there's still debate on interracial dating. I really don't. I don't. I still get people looking at me sideways when they learn that my boyfriend is not black. I don't understand why. Like, who cares if somebody's white, black, brown, Puerto Rican, Asian? It don't matter who you are in the dating nation. Why does it still matter? Let's all mix together, groove it on, Just like any man can date any woman, just like any woman can date any man, just like any woman can date any woman, just like any man can date any man. Anyway, okay, so my next thing is when people take your opinion as fact, or like as you're saying that it's fact, or like you're telling them to stop doing something. So many times I've had an opinion on something and I'm like, I think the action is kind of gross. I don't do it for myself. And then people will take it like, oh, you're calling this person gross, you're calling them gross, you're calling me gross. Like, no, I said the action. It's like if a grown man licks a park bench, the action of him licking the park bench is nasty. That's not me talking about his character, talking about him as a whole. I'm saying that action is nasty. I'm not going to lick a park bench. That's it. And saying, oh, well, I disagree with that. It's not me saying for you or to anybody to stop what they're doing. You're going to do what you do. I'm going to do what I do. It's just an opinion. There's nothing else. There's nothing. It's just a little butthole opinion, okay? There's nothing else to it. It's just an opinion. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not telling you to stop doing something. I'm not saying it like it's fact. I know it's just an opinion. Do you know? Do you know that? Okay, so my next thing is, this is only talking about the phrase, okay? Only the phrase. I really don't like when people are like, I can't have a baby. I'm only a baby. Like, if they're scared about being pregnant or something, like that phrase in itself, it's like, I can't have a baby. I'm only a baby. Like, then why are you wanting? So, next is when people say trying to act black. Yeah. Like, there's been so many situations where I've just been sitting there and then some people are like trying to act in an unfavorable manner. I'm just sitting there and then they're like talking to, they're like, why are you trying to act black? And I'm just sitting there like, okay, so I don't understand the people who lie, get caught in the lie, and then try to lie about getting caught in their lie. If you're caught, like, first of all, why lie in the first place? Second of all, if you're caught in your lie, just admit to it. Just fess up to it. Stop trying to drag it out by another lie. Stop. I don't get it. It's really annoying. You know what you did. Just fess up to it. Just admit you're wrong and then move on. It's not that hard. It's really not that hard. Okay, so this one is more so just how I've been raised. Like, people are raised in different cultures or different ways. Okay, so I'm just saying that now. But for me, the way I was raised, I don't get how you come into another person's house and think that you're equal to them in their house. So, like, that even applies to me. Like, when I go to my grandmother's house, 3 of my cousins live, well, 2 now of my cousins live with my grandmother. When I go to their house, if they don't wash their own dishes or they don't wash their dish right away, I don't have the mind frame of, oh, well, they didn't wash their dish, so I don't have to. No, you're in somebody else's house. You clean up after yourself. You don't be a slob. Like, that's me and my own family's house. You don't do that. If you go to somebody else's house, you clean up after yourself. You make sure to clean. Even if you're like messy in your own house, clean up after yourself in somebody else's house. It's just, I can't do the same things that they do in their own house because it's not my house. I don't know if like other people think this way as I do, but yeah. This is like making everything brighter in the video because it's like a neon-y color. Not really, but it's like a bright color. Just looks brighter. It's 2-in-1, kind of. Okay, so I don't get the neighbors. Like, say you live in a townhouse or an apartment or a condo or just any house that's really close to another house, okay? So say if you just live in a house like really close to another house or even attached to another house. So I don't get the people who know the noise ordinance, laws, or rules, whatever they are, and then still go past them like blasting music. That's what, I don't understand that. On weekdays, I think, or at least around here, on weekdays, 9, I think, 9 p.m. I think it's from like 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And then on weekends, it's like 10 p.m. I don't know. Did I say 9 a.m.? 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And then on weekends, I don't know when it starts, but I know it's like 10 p.m. You're supposed to like be quiet. Okay. So I don't get the people who constantly go over that a lot of time and constantly make extra noise after, like, even on weekends. I get people like to party on weekends, but when you're that close to other people, go to a club to party. Like, go do your 10 p.m. time, but then after that, move to somewhere that's not residential because people sleep. Not everybody is a party animal on the weekends. Maybe they have something to do that day. Maybe they have something to do the next day. Like, you hit your 10 p.m., so go somewhere else or be quiet. I don't understand why anybody would want to hear that. Why it's not going into your brain to be quiet. I don't know. And then the thing that goes with this is, well, I'm really close. So the thing that goes with this is the people who stand up for the, like, they're like, oh, well, why don't you just go ask them to be quiet before calling people? Okay, I agree with that. If it's like the first time, the second time, yeah, just go ask them to be quiet. But if it's like the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, like, no, they don't. They're adults who either own or rent. They know when they're supposed to be quiet. They know when they can't make noise. You shouldn't have to keep stopping everything that you're doing to get up out of your house and go ask them. And even sometimes when you do ask them, they don't stop. So, first and second time, yeah. But like after that, no, they're adults. They can, no. And there's people who stand up for them to act like they're some kind of victim because they're not being quiet. And before you call somebody about it, you should get up and go. Like, no, that's not, no. Maybe I'm just like an old lady at heart or something, but no. This is just like some stuff that I just want to complain about. This one section that I'm about to say. Oh, I stopped my pencil in my hand. Okay. I don't get why I have to look so young. I have tattoos, and you know how annoying it is when I have tattoos on the back of my thighs, but I got them lower. So, like, my butt's right here. I got them, like, down here. Because I wanted them to be seen in, like, shorts. Like, I didn't want them to be the hoochie things, you know? I didn't want them to be that high, like, right here on my butt. So they're, like, down here. So when I wear shorts, you can see, like, the whole thing. And you know how many dirty looks I get? Because usually people guess that I'm, like, 14. Some still say 12 to this day. And that's just not, like, I don't have these on. But I don't really have makeup on because I think it was a different video. Like, either last video or 2 videos ago. I didn't have that much makeup on. I don't really wear that much makeup. I'm getting more used to it, so it's, like, easing myself into it. But anyway, it's, like, they usually think I'm either 12 through 14. Rarely I get 16. Okay, so tell me how old you guys think I am. On April 19th, I just turned 23, and, like, it's just annoying to constantly get, like, dirty looks because people think I'm so young. Or if I wear like something with cleavage in it, they're like, so please stop. Begging you. I'm old enough. When I'm in a crowd, when I'm on an island by myself, so too loud, wishing I was somewhere else. Then I can't believe you hear my western horn. I want you.